My dead sister hid my fleshlight from my mom. 7 years ago, after a long hike with my sisters, I went hiking with my sisters. It was fun but exhausting, so I decided to take a shower when we got back home. I was also in the mood for some extra stress relief, so I grabbed my fleshlight and snuck it in with me. I start undressing and notice a little brown spot about halfway down my inner thigh. Upon close inspection, I realize it's a big, fat tick. I know I can't handle this situation alone, so I do what any sane, rational person would do. I burst out of the bathroom. After fumbling with the doorknob, I run straight into the living room where my eldest sister is watching TV. Panicking about the ticks, I tell her I have a situation that requires your assistance. Except all she heard was "Bah. Help?" She looks at me confused and then bursts out laughing. That was when I realized. I'm standing in the middle of the living room, completely naked, manhood and everything just hanging out. I cover my shame and run back to the bathroom to grab a towel. My sister eventually stops laughing enough to come check on me in the bathroom. I finally manage to put into words that I have a tick and need help removing it. Paranoid about the diseases ticks can spread, I also ask her to check for more. My mom hears all the racket and starts coming out of her room to see what's going on. At the same time, my sister looks me dead in the eye and points at the device, with the kind of face that just screams, "You're a freaking moron." Swiftly and gracefully, she discreetly snatched my device from the bathroom counter. She manages to stash it in the cabinet under the sink, just as my mother turned the corner. She ended up helping get rid of the tick and checking for more, obviously trying very hard not to laugh the entire time. I just sat there in silent misery. Afterward, I begged her to never mention this to anyone. I threw my fleshlight away later that week, on garbage day, so nobody else would see it. My sister passed away a couple days ago from an intentional OD. She left me a note reminding me of the events. One last joke before she went, I suppose. She told me she loved me and that I'd have to ask my other sisters to check for ticks in the future. Her last line was, "P.S. Get a girlfriend, you loser." Oddly enough, this is my favorite memory of her, despite how embarrassing it is. I'll never be able to share it with the rest of my family.